Hi everybody, this is a Queen special, and Queens is special. These gloves I want to call your attention to. They're hand crocheted by Marion Alber, A-L-B-E-R, and her kitty cat Leaf. It wouldn't be possible to crochet gloves without a kitty cat to play with the yarn, right? Now, we have several costumes for a chat with Glendora. Oh, I think there must be 50. And so she hand crocheted 17 pairs of gloves to go with the 17 colors. Color's so important. Electromagnetic spectrum, wavelength, frequency. In your eyes, to actually have eyes to perceive color. And so we thank Marion Albert and her kitty cat, Leaf. Leaf calls up .com and talks to .com, leaves messages on the phone for .com, cat. And even though .com cat spirit left her body on April 28th, 2019, we still have the memory. Okay, and yesterday Franklin Fuller Buell, my connubial joy, my conjugal bliss for 48 years, was 100 years old, and we made believe he was here, and we had a party for him. Now, I send you love, and I send you vitality, and I send you success, and peace, and accomplishment, and contentment. Well now, Glendora, just where do you get all this to send any? Well, just where do you think you get all this, Glendora? Well, I'll tell you how, folks. You say, I'm not going to think about myself for a minute. Did you ever try that? Did you ever try not thinking about yourself for a whole minute? Let me clue you in on a secret. If you can do the first 15 seconds, you pretty much have it. If you can go even 15 seconds without thinking about yourself, I think you will get the minute. And then as you go into the second minute, the third minute, and you go deeper into it and farther away from self, ego, selfishness, as you go farther and farther away from it, you begin to like it. And you don't want to go back to self, selfishness, ego. Isn't that amazing? Where do you do this? In your sanctuary, your place where you're all alone, all by yourself. But actually, you're with allness of God, the universe, the whole world. Actually, that's what you are. But there's no self, no ego, no me first. So, when I say I send you peace and health and harmony and happiness and vitality, where do I get it from? My own body. I look at that clock and I see it's pulsating. Actually, a clock pulsates at the beat of a heart. I wonder if there's a universal beat. And we're all on the same beat. We're all coming from the same source. Okay, so you see that, and I can see it here. I can listen to this. I think you can probably hear this. And it's pulsating. Are you gainfully employed, Gregory? Are you accomplishing anything?
Yes.
Please get up and work. go over to your FileZilla?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing it right now. So, yeah, I'm doing it right here. So.
Oh, excuse me, Craig. So, $40 a day I have to make I have to make sure it's well spent. I can feel that pulsing, and every time it pulses, it's a push of energy, of electromagnetism to you, or whatever this universe is made of. And I can feel it going out of me and into you. What do you think of that? And I pray for people that way. People say, Glendora, pray for me. I will pray for them, but I don't think they'll like what I'm praying for them. If they are sick and have doctor's bills and doctor's appointments, I don't think they'll like what I'm praying for them. I'm praying for them that they be blameless. This comes from Philippians 2:15. Philippians 2:15. I pray for them that they be blameless and harmless, children of God, without blemish, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, but that they shine their light on the world. That means veganism, no harming of animals. Veganism is living harmlessly, living blamelessly, living without blemish. You don't hurt anybody. You leave those animals alone. So they probably won't like what I'm praying. And not only do I pray for them, but for their whole families, both sides, husband and wife, that they all catch on to living harmlessly and blamelessly. This passage, as I said, comes from Philippians, and it's Paul's letter to his newly founded church in Philippi in the 1st century AD. So, I send you peace. I send you strength. I send you health. I send you happiness. I send you attainment and joy. And I'm sending it to you from my very own body. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Jesus, if you please. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be. Dear Lord, let it be. I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep us from all wrong. We'll be satisfied as long as we walk. Let us walk with thee. How do I see Jesus? As helping others. How do I see God? As helping others. Just a closer walk with thee. That's a closer walk with helping others. Granted, helping others, if you please. Daily walking close to you, helping others. Let it be. Helping others, let it be. I am weak, but helping others is strong. Helping others will keep us from all wrong. We'll be satisfied if we help others. As we walk with helping others. A man is walking down the street with a darling Cocker Spaniel puppy in his arms, and he meets his friend, and he says to his friend, "What do you think of this Cocker Spaniel puppy I got from my wife?" And his friend says, "That's not a bad trade." An accountant told his client, "I won't be keeping your books any longer. I'm going to work for the state." And the client says, "Congratulations. What are you going to do for the state?" "Make license plates." Another accountant was ordered by the American Association of Accountants because he found a new loophole. Just a closer walk with the granted. Regardless, folks, of what you read in the newspaper, people do not die in alphabetical order. And misers are no fun to live with, but they make wonderful ancestors. And here's friendly advice. Here's very important advice. Never wave to a friend at an auction. A woman said, I cannot afford to fly to Paris, Rome, and Hong Kong. But my luggage has been to all three. Two little old ladies were on the plane, and one said to the stewardess, is this flight faster than sound? And the stewardess says, no, not this one. And the little old lady said, good, because we want to talk. If you look like your passport photo, you are not well enough to travel. You know what your 25th anniversary, wedding anniversary is? What'd you say? Silver? That's right. What is your 50th? Gold. I bet you don't know what the 75th is. Diamond. And I actually knew a couple, Merrill Folsom and his wife, celebrated their 75th diamond wedding anniversary. Well, your 10th wedding anniversary is your tin wedding anniversary. And one man described it as 10 years of eating out of cans. This tourist group was looking at a building, and the tourist guide said, this building is 300 years old. It's never been touched, not a stone turned. It's just as it was 300 years ago. And one tourist said to another, they must have the same landlord we do. Sergeant, men, this bullet will penetrate 1 foot of solid wood. So keep your heads down. There are 3 ways that men can wear their hair: parted, unparted, and departed. What is a rare book? A rare book is a book you loan somebody and that somebody returns it. The Eskimo daddy was sitting in his igloo reading nursery rhymes to his Eskimo son. And the Eskimo daddy said, little Jack Horner sat in a corner. And the Eskimo son said, Daddy, what's a corner? John describes his company that he works for as one big happy family. That is true. The boss hires all of his relatives. And the boss said to his yes man, you know, a yes man, yes boss, yes boss. Well, he said to his yes boss, he said to his yes man, stop. It's too late to agree with me. I've already changed my mind. And John describes his boss as a Renaissance man. All of his ideas come from the 15th century. Thank you, magnifier. Peter said, "Boss, can I have the 15th off? My wife and I are celebrating our silver wedding anniversary." The boss says, "What? I gotta put up with this every 25 years?" And Charlie was very flattered that the boss called him his right-hand man. And then he found out the boss is left-handed. And the chief executive officer said to an employee, "You've been just like a son to me. Surly, uncooperative, and unappreciative." And the manager said to his secretary, "Your work is really improving. It doesn't take us as long to do it over." Pete says that his boss is temperamental, 50% temper and 50% mental. And Edgar says that his supervisor suffers from Moon syndrome. Moon syndrome, what is that? He carries 1/6 of the weight that he thinks he does. And Barbara says, "I love the way the boss holds his business meetings. He summons us together. He proposes his plans. He says, all in favor say aye, and all opposed say bye." Our words are done by Gregory Washburn in his lovely voice, and he's so distinct and clear. Let me see if I can find them.
Number 25, all in favor?
What time did she abound to be in great quantity?
Alright, this is going
Abound. Abound in love. Abound in helping others. Abound in cheer.
26, abscond to depart clandestinely.
I think,
27 is absolute.
wait a sec. I think abscond means to depart clandestinely, but with something that you shouldn't have. The next word is absolute. Well, this is a beauty.
Itself, not outside of itself.
It means free from imperfection. It means without limit, without restriction. And then as Gregory started to say, it means dependent on itself and not on something outside of itself.
Independent or relative, ultimate, intrinsic, it says. And number 28 is arbitrary. Perentory, categorical, downright, unconditional. And 29 is, no, it says utter. And it says utter. 29 is the absolve, to free as from some obligation or from the consequences of guilt, acquit, exonerate, discharge. And number 30 is absolution, setting free from guilt, sin, or penalty, forgiveness.
Lovely, right? Lovely words. And Gregory reads them so well. Now, let us see. I would like to call Gregory to come and help us and read to us in his nice manner. And now Gregory is allowed to go on television. He got a haircut. I think it was 3-4 months. So Gregory Charles Washburn, would you come forward?
Sure, yeah.
Just a closer walk with thee. Grant it, Jesus, if you please.
Okay.
Greatly walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. I'm keeping track of the time, Greg. I think we have 12 minutes, am I right? In that neighborhood? This program's for Queens, it's on SD, you don't get a second chance, it's live.
Oh no, you have about 6 minutes there, so I got some.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I have the timer. I got the timer going, so.
Oh,
But
okay,
I'll
Greg.
I'll let you know when it gets to 28, and I'll tap you.
Okay.
But it's.
What is this, honey? What is that?
Okay, put that in there. This is the grid for the vegetarian club for the new month of June.
And how much money did we spend
This would be for
Last
June,
month.
so.
in the month of beautiful May? Oh, such a lovely month, May. Full of miracles. May miracles.
Oh goodness. Let's go take a look here.
I think it's 31,000. We spent 31,000 on the Glendora Vegetarian Club. It is in year 7, and we have spent how many hours, Greg?
Oh, hours over 2,000 hours. I know that.
And how many pages of record?
Well, there's 850, at least about 800.
Oh, dear.
800
Thank
over
you for those
850.
facts.
Yeah.
What's next? He's reading from the Glendora Vegetarian Club folder. What's next, hon?
The material in the folder here. You have the Folsom Family Bulletin here. You have that where your
Oh, that's jokes.
your Glendora's Corner jokes there. You have
The
that.
whole bulletin, hon?
Yeah, that's the bulletin
Okay.
there.
Folks, we send jokes to every quarter to the Folsom Family Bulletin. I am a Folsom, Glendora, Vesta, Folsom. And we have the Folsom Family Association of America. Now, what'd you do? Take the ones that you had done and put them back with the ones that are undone?
No, I can do it. I'll put that here. So.
Okay, that's done.
All right. So then there's the advertiser. This is for May 23rd. Paste up.
Did you want to read that, please?
Yes, the advertiser for May 23rd. It's it says the Humane Farming Association has produced a video to inform you of the excruciating agonies that hens endure while supermarkets and cruel people steal their eggs. This video has had over 12 million views on YouTube. If you eat eggs, you should be the 12 millionth and one to see it. We can never have the peace of God which passes all understanding if we participate in this horror. Humane Farming Association continues to generate public awareness and outrage about attempts to legalize battery cages while providing egg-laying hens with just 1 square foot of floor space. The full-length version of Humane Farming Association's video can be seen at notonproposition12.org. Come to the open mic monthly at the Nassau Free Library and enjoy perfected local talent, guitar, singing, a musical instrument, storytelling, jokes, et al. And let us see what you can do. A woman went on a diet. The next day she found herself near her favorite pastry shop. If I find a parking space, I meant to go in. She found a parking space after 8 times around the block. It's signed with your name and your phone number on
Oh, Gregory, it's so nice to have you
so,
back.
So yeah, that's right there. So then there's some.
You look very nice with your haircut.
Oh, thank you very much.
How much did it cost?
It was over $10 to get it done.
$14?
Yeah, 14. The most I spent on a haircut in a while. So.
Yeah. Remember shaving a haircut, 2 bits.
Oh yeah.
What else you got, sweetie?
Oh, this is the birthday card for you here from. This is from Steve and Terry.
Steve and Terry.
It says, dear Aunt Glennie, Steve and I wish you the best year ever. Love always, Steve and Terry. See our beautiful magnolia tree next door, and they sent you a little picture here of sent you a picture of their magnolia tree here in the envelope.
This is
there.
from the state of Maine, Augusta, on the banks of the Kennebec
You
River.
can see the picture of the magnolia tree right there on it. So.
Thank you, sweet Gregory.
So yeah, we got that. And then here's the new issue of the American Vegan with the new cover. They redesigned their cover of the American Vegan magazine.
Why don't you go to their website, folks? They live harmlessly. They live blamelessly. They live without blemish. They don't hurt animals.
Here we have this here. So. And
No
yeah.
leather. Okay, no honey. These things belong to the leather. I mean, these things belong to the animals. The skin belongs to the animal. The honey belongs to the bees. Don't steal it. Abscond to go away clandestinely.
So in the new issue for spring of this year is environment rethinking meat, and some of the articles in it has a picture of activist artist Gretchen Ryan on the cover of it there, and they redesigned the cover, and it's been changed and it looks very good. So yeah, it looks like a magazine. So and yeah, this is put out by the American Vegan Society. They put the magazine out here, so we get this every. I think it comes out every quarter. And we got that. So and here's some. It's another. Oh, here's a thoughtful card. This is from Gloria, Helen, and Esther here. They sent a card from remembering you in thought and prayer. So sorry to hear about the passing of .com. She was such a sweet little kitty. I know you will miss her very much. We just wanted to let you know we are thinking of you and praying God will carry you through the grief of your darling cat. Lots of love to you. Signed Gloria, Esther, and Helen.
Oh, sweet. Do they send a picture? Did you show them the card? Did you show
No,
them?
there's no picture, but this is a card that they sent to there. And they all signed the card there. So.
Okay. Oh!
Seconds left, so you can.
May the peace of God, which passes all understanding, dwell in your heart and mind. Amen.